Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigizmund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Yeah. I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Here's the coin you wanted.
Good. Keep after your effort. Interested in another job?
You mentioned another job. I'm all ears.
Aye. There's a good widow living in squalor with us in the camp. She sold the last memento she had of her sainted mother to a moneylender so she could feed her young ones. And now she's so torn with regret, she can't sleep nights.
You want me to get this memento back?
Just so. I'd do it myself, only I can't show my face on the town square without the catchpoles kicking my arse. Steal her ring back from that usurer, Wolf from Bruda. You can pick your own reward while you're at it. He's so rich it ain't decent.
I'll be right back.
Farewell.
Yeah.
My respects to you.
Yeah.
There's plenty of coin in it.
What is it?
It's just that you look like someone who doesn't mind a bit of adventure. And as it happens, I'm looking for someone just like you.
All right. Tell me what it's about.
It's a little complicated. Let's just say, I know where there's some riches buried, and you could persuade me to share that knowledge with you. For a reasonable price, needless to say.
I don't get it. Why don't you just get the treasure for yourself?
To tell you the truth, I can't make head nor tail of it. It's a parchment with something scribbled on it. But I've no head for such things.
So for all you know, it's worthless.
No. It leads to treasure. That I can swear.
It's a rather wild story. But worth a try.
Excellent. Here, take this. And I wish you good fortune in your search.
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm honored that you should come to me.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Do you know him?
Riki. You mean Hynek, the courier's son?
Maybe. Do you know where I might find him?
Well, he's not usually around here. Try asking at his home. But I hope you've got a thick skin. The old courier ain't exactly charming.
So you know this Hynek. Can you tell me something about him?
Well, not much, I confess. Most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why's that?
Well, no one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners. And that Riki keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
What can you tell me about the old courier?
He's as cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush. He won't talk to anyone.
Why do they call Hynek Riki anyway?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning isn't a trade for the weak of stomach.
True enough, but not every courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Well, Hynek's nature's no sweeter than his smell.
Why has he got such a bad name?
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone, and then he's always skulking off somewhere. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Ratai for thieving. And in Neuhof, he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies, and they beat up some merchants.
So a bit more than high spirits.
Just so. We're all...
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
Well, he's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches, Adela, I believe she's called. May the Lord watch over you.
Good evening. Take care.
As you can imagine, even more when I told her Tonda will take...
No staring at my breasts. Unless you're willing to pay. And then you can even touch them.
Look here, if I didn't care about the view of me, I'd get my old woman to fill up the...
Are you looking for someone?
Sit in it looking at her miserable...
I hope I can be...
So stop moaning.
Good luck to you.
What? Show yourself!
Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you? Good luck then.
Jesus!
Is someone there?
You looking for someone?
Good evening. Good luck then. My humble greeting. May the Lord watch over you.
God save you. I've got a bit of coin today. Why, oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
About time it went my way. Come on, it's time I had a throw. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Sacra. I know that feeling. Finished. It's not so bad after all. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Come on, it's time I had a throw. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. That's how dice should roll. We'll see. I don't believe it. That's it.
You'll end up cross-eyed for life.
This'll be the one. Now I'm for the chop. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Not afraid of anything, eh? Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Here you are, and good health.
This'll be the one.
A tankard of ale for me.
No point in pushing it.
Ale.
Here.
Finished.
Got it for you right here.
What was that? God bless, eh?
Certainly. You're in such a hurry. Go and jump the pond.
That's it. Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't. No harm. Now, if it came after 3 ones... That'll do me. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. Not afraid of anything, eh?
Ale for me.
My pleasure. Yeah, here you are. Good health. Here you are, and good health.
Ha-ha!
Good day to you.
Can I sleep here?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
Just the one night?
No problem.
Here you go.
You've got it all to
Where do I go to sleep?
That's easy. As soon as you go indoors, at the end of the room on the left, there's a door leading to the chamber. Everything's prepared for you there. Good luck then.
I'll be with you.
What's happening around here?
Ah, you know how it is. Now I think of it. The local herb woman. And by the way, like that sake is start. And there's more, especially at the mill. Not whenever they're planning some mist. I'll be with you.
Good morning.
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough. I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
Look, Hinek's my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms? No. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye, and then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me and we could get married and such. Oh, just poppycock.
Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding, in the western corner.
All right, thank you. Did you go there for...
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously, he made it up.
Yes, I understand.
Goodbye.
Hey?
Hey, who's there?
Come now. Hey.
Hey!
Who is it? What in the... God grant you help.
I'm interested in...
Uh-huh.
Get myself fixed up a bit.
But of course.
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be a... Goodbye. The Lord watch over you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What's with the targets? Are you an archer by any chance?
I notice you're asking questions. Are you the Inquisition by any chance?
No, I'm Henry, of Scalitz.
From Scalitz? I'm Vacek, from here. Why are you so curious about the targets?
It's just that I sometimes try my hand at archery too.
Try your hand, do you? I know plenty who do. When you can score as high as me at chumps, then I might be impressed.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Never played chumps? And you call yourself an archer? All right, Henry, listen up. Chumps is a game for real archers. It tests your strength, stamina, and accuracy. And it can be a nice little earner. Unless you're, well, a chump.
So what exactly is it?
I'll tell you. A bunch of logs are floated down the river. Then you count to 20, and the archers run along the banks after the logs. At the end of the course, someone collects all the logs and counts the strikes. Whoever has the most, always meaning me, wins the bout. Each archer has 20 arrows with their own coloured fletching, and the contest ends when the last log floats through the finish line.
Sounds like good fun.
Fun? My friend, it will bring you out in a proper sweat, and you'll be well pleased to hit just 1 or 2 blocks. So how about it then? Fancy a bout? You'll need your own bow, but I'll supply the arrows with colour.
I do.
Come on then. Ah, 1 more chump. Excellent. Now you have to bet at least 10 groschen, 50 at most. There'll be 3 archers competing at the time. The winner gets triple his wager, and the second gets... So how much will you bet?
Oh, I don't want to lose the shirt off my back. I'd best be careful.
That's the betting over with. Now here are your... Farewell. And now! I'll see you at the finish.
Hit!
Almost had it.
Hit home.
Hit home. Jesus! Dad, come here, quick! There's a thief over there! Help! Arrest that thief!
I see a thief! Guard! Guard!
Help! Arrest that thief!
Good day to you. What do you need?
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobylе, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
It doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times.
Well, it's not much to go on. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away?
I suppose. He never kept...
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here.
All right. I'll ask at the inn. What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty.
Bloody hell. Start using your head or I'll never find Hinek. How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know?
I'd like to talk to you about...
I'm very busy, so make it...
What can you tell me about the coin I found hidden?
Coin? What coin?
A pretty pile of groschen, nicely stacked.
I don't know nothing about it.
And I suppose you know nothing about the bloodied gambeson your son hid there too?
Behind my house, you...
So you really don't know anything about it? Looks like you pulled the wool over your eyes.
How did he come?
He was paid to raid the Neuhof stud farm. He and his cronies slaughtered...
Jesus Christ, I heard about that.
Almost certainly.
He could have at least told me about the money, the little...
Forget about that. Tell me where he is.
All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left...
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poach.
Well, it's not much to... Don't you have any... How's that?
Because every time... Go. And if he's really in as much shit...
Yeah.
Good day to you.
Take care now.
I'll be with you.
I want to ask about the courier's son.
But ask someone else. I have nothing to do with it. He'd only drive my customers.
Really? I heard a different story.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some...
Your establishment's...
I suppose so.
Well, just a little extra.
Aha! Now we're getting some. That ought to do.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much. A few pieces. There's no great demand here.
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game.
Not exactly. That is... But I happen to know it's a dark place. A cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned them.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll be with you. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.